Well, the time's winding down, and we're running out of time fast. There's so many nice cars here to see, and I don't think we're going to have time to talk to everybody. But I got a Chevelle here that we're looking at. I talked to the owner just before we got started, and he made a pass with it today. Unfortunately, he lost the belt.
Yeah, lost the belt, unfortunately. But had a good time. It ran well. It launched good. Went straight. First pass ever with it since I got it done, so I'm happy.
What's your name? Tell us where you're from.
George Merkler. I'm from Bel Air, Maryland.
Bel Air, Maryland. Hey, so you're just a little bit down the road the other way.
Yeah, not far at all. About maybe 45 minutes.
Now, we looked at a black GTO earlier in the show that had some really nice paint on it. Black today, the guys that are doing black paint are just doing an outstanding job. This car, this is just straight as a banjo string. How long have you had the car?
I actually purchased it last August, September. When I bought it last year, it was white with black stripes. We took it down to the racetrack, raced it one time, tore it apart this winter, and basically a buddy of mine did all the body work to it, and I've had it maybe about a year now. It's a 468, which is 454, 30 over. It's about 600 horsepower. It's got a 680 roller cam in it, full roller motor. Does great. It's got a turbo 400 trans brake. Tubbed it out this year. It's got a Ford 9-inch, 410 gears. That's about it.
You've got a gorgeous set of gauges and everything inside.
Yeah, yep. But like I said, I bought it that way. There's a couple things I want to tweak it, but it's getting there. It's getting there. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work, but it's you guys coming out and falling in love with it. That's what it's all about.
Absolutely, and the viewers at home are going to love it too, I'm sure. While we're talking about that, be sure to check our website, crazyforcars.com. Post pictures of your car on there. Post wherever the events are that you're going to be in the future. We want to stop out and see your cars as well. Hey, thank you very much for bringing it out and talking to us today. Thanks. Well, I'm able to squeeze an interview in real quick. I've got the guy here that's running around with the radio. It's been busy all day long. I'm lucky enough to get some microphone time with the guy in charge of all this. Nice to see you.
Thank you very much. My name is Rich. I run the NA Shootout. I'm glad to have you guys come by today and visit with us. This is my wife, Tina. Her and I have organized this racing event here, and today was our local event, our hometown track, you might say, and we want to invite all you people here.
Thanks. We talked about this earlier. April of '63 was the first time Cecil County ran an event at this track. We talked about that earlier in the show, and some of these cars are nostalgia cars from all the way back in '63. We talked to a guy with a Pontiac who has an original super stock car from back then. These cars never saw the kind of times that they're seeing today, with no power adders, no blowers, no bottles, no turbos, superchargers, nothing.
Yeah, that's what our whole premise is. We kind of see the trend of things these days is the more power adders they can put on top of them. It almost seems like the engine has become such a minuscule part of the whole scheme at this point. But our love for NA drag racing was to keep everything running here regionally, all motor-wise, and that's why we created this event, to keep it alive.
Tell us about some of the future events we've got coming up. Where else can the viewers see this?
Well, this event here is our mid-season spectacular here at Cecil County Dragway, but we have 3 more events this year. The next one will be at Mason-Dixon Dragway, then we'll be at Delmar Dragway, US 13 in Delmar, Delaware, and then we'll be at our season finale, Virginia Motorsports Park in Petersburg, Virginia.
Now, for everybody at home, you can check to find the exact dates and times for this stuff on crazyforcars.com, but you've got a website too. Tell us your website where they can find you.
Yeah, you can find us at www.nashootout.com as well as www.ramracing.us.
Thank you very much. Thank you for letting us come down and shoot this today. It was a great car show. These are some fabulous cars. We got to see just a little bit of the racing cars as well while we're here today. You've put on an awesome event. Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming down and sharing the day with us. The car shows were a great addition today. We wanted to have you guys come down and check out some of our racing, because a lot of our race cars are just as pretty as show cars.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
Nice meeting you.
This is crazyforcars.com TV. If you're just joining us, we're looking at a Ford here next. This is a 73 Mustang. I've got the owner here standing here with me. Why don't you tell us your name, tell us where you're from.
My name's Jeff Baxter from Elkton.
Tell us a little bit about the car.
It's a 73 Mach 1, pretty much stock. Everything's been rebuilt inside and out, and just done a lot of work to it and had a lot of fun making it.
This was an original Mach 1?
Yes, absolutely, 73, yep.
Yeah, now is there anything done on the inside of the motor as well?
Pretty much stock as far as the internal parts of it. Just the intake and 4-barrel carburetor, some headers, stuff like that.
Is it 4-speed? Is it automatic?
Yeah, automatic. Yeah, it's got the FMX automatic transmission in it.
Now this is really nice. I'm looking at the car. Now this is a later model wheel, of course, that's on the car now.
Oh, absolutely. They're aftermarket custom chrome wheels that I put on it. 17-inch all the way around.
Now this was kind of like I guess this was like the third body style for Mustangs, right?
Absolutely. Yep.
Now what year did this body style start?
71 was the first body style like this. So 71, 2, and 3 were all the same.
And they carried this fastback style through what year?
71 or 3 was the last year of this one.
So this was the last year of this body style?
Yep, absolutely. Yep.
Hey, this is a great looking car. We're going to get some footage of it. Thanks a lot for bringing it out and talking to us today.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. Well, we've seen just about as many cars as it looks like we're going to be able to see today. I've got the gentleman in charge of all this car show and putting all this on and in charge of judging the cars today. Introduce yourself.
I'm Ray German from Your Way Network, and Rich asked me to put together a little car show for him here today. And considering the weather, what it was at 7 o'clock this morning with raining and what the darn weatherman was calling for, I don't think we did too bad. And the quality of cars we got here today is just excellent.
Absolutely. I wanted to see and talk to almost every owner here. Just the time just doesn't allow.
Yeah. I mean, when I did the judging, I had a hard time. I mean, some of the cars some of them were tied, some of them were 1 point apart. I mean, some very nice quality stuff here today. So I think they'll be pleased with my judging. I mean, I gave them a good non-biased opinion, and I really look them over tough. I mean, I spend a good 5 minutes on every car, undercarriage, you name it, I look.
Thank you very much for talking to us today. Thanks for putting on such a great show. And everybody be sure to check Your Way Network, Your Way Video, and I'm going to plug Yellow Bullet. That's another great website to check out on the internet while you're on. And be sure to go to crazyforcars.com and let us know where you're going to be. Thanks for stopping.